Hey guys, so I don't know if you guys cross watch at all, but the last 4 or 6 videos I did were super quiet. They were quieter than I expected them to be, so I do apologize for that. Anyway, so do keep in mind this is a general reading, okay? So take what does resonate, leave what doesn't, and switch things roles around if they need to be switched around. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing something new today just because I'm feeling called to do it. But after this cycle of readings, I'm going to do 3 to 5 minute readings just because my circumstances are changing again. For those of you who don't know, I do tarot in secret, and so my tarot time is now becoming school time. So that's why I'm going to be doing the 3 to 5 minutes. I'm not really sure how it's all going to work out yet. So we'll see. But in the meantime, I will continue to do free readings, okay? When I decide to stop doing that, I'll make an announcement video. Hopefully you guys watch it this time. And I do know I have messages I haven't responded to yet. I'm so sorry. So let's get started. So Holy Spirit, guardian angels, and spirit guides, what insight do you have for Cancer? Three, two, 0. Okay. So my usual setup is not the school setup, so this is how I'm doing it. So there definitely is some anger right now. So either you're angry or somebody is angry with you. Okay, but definitely seeing. Hold on. So, anyways, so whatever the case may be, so there's definitely something that is making you upset or that you're upset about. Okay, now this could be because somebody's not wanting to work well with you, whether it's in a work situation at home or in a relationship. There's just how do I say that? There's not that solid. Oh my gosh, no, that's the right word. Anyways, solidarity. Like I just feel like there's not that foundation. There's not that open communication to where you guys communicate well and can solve things well. So it does cause things. It does make things more frustrating when you're in that type of situation where can't see. I mean, it's one thing not to see eye to eye, but it's another thing not to be able to work around that. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that made sense, if I explained that correctly. I know I'm so bad with words. Okay, so what's crossing this situation? So, we have this, for some of you, it's kind of like maybe you were or are missing that honeymoon phase of things. You have that young love energy, whether it's having fun, dating, okay. So with that, kind of worried about being left out in the cold, you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm kind of sensing like the sense of like not having control over the situation and having doubts, like it's just, out of your control type situation, and kind of worried that things won't go anywhere, kind of worried that there's no future. Okay, so let's see where you are headed. Ooh, so regardless of this anger and doubt, you are headed towards happiness. So there is happiness. Ooh. And then with the King of Cups, that is, I feel like King of Cups can be hard to read sometimes too. It's just like, because even though you're aware of your feeling, because it's the masculine energy, and males are not always the easiest to read. Unlike females, we kind of wear our hearts on the sleeves. You know what I mean? And guys, it's kind of like, This doesn't have to be gender specific. It's just, that we all have masculine and feminine energy, and at times, the masculine energy is stronger than the feminine energy, and the feminine energy is stronger than the male energy. So with that masculine energy, it's like hard to read. I mean, the feelings are there, their emotions are there. But guys aren't really the ones to sit and talk about their feelings. Like, this is just kind of like off topic, but I don't know about you guys, but I always find like when it comes to couple counseling, it's always the woman who wants to do it, and then the guys are just like, I don't know what couples counseling. I don't want to sit there and talk about my feelings. You know what I mean? So that's just an example. But yeah, so I'm definitely seeing that there are feelings and emotions here, but somebody you're connecting with, or this could very well be you. It's just very hard to read. It could be too that this person is observing, kind of like observing the body language, facial expressions and whatnot. But there is definitely happiness and feelings. Even if the feelings are hard to read, they are there, and there's happiness with that. So here's what you need to do. I feel like some of you guys might just need to take a leap of faith, okay? Don't get caught up in your feelings of things. Choose your path and stick with it, okay? I feel like if there's something you want, I feel like in this case, because sometimes it's just like, I don't know if you guys hear it very often, but it's like sometimes you don't know until you try. So I feel like there is something that you should at least try to know, because sometimes when we have those doubts, it's just like, well, why bother trying? Because sometimes it's hard to do stuff with that uncertainty and that doubt. You know what I mean? So it's just like you really won't know until you try. For some of you, I feel like that's the case. So there is something that you are gonna have to do. So once you make that choice, I think the reason why there's that little doubt and stuff is because you have to do something in secret. You're just gonna have to do it. I know it's something you don't want to do, something you're hesitant to do, but for where you are headed towards happiness. The feelings are there. There's happiness. So regardless of what doubt you're feeling, regardless of and that unsure uneasiness, if you're somebody who has to do something in secret, this is confirmation, because this is for what you need to do. So you might resist it at first, okay, but I feel like in the end you might end up doing it, even if you have to do it in secret, okay. So now for this part. So I'm not really familiar when it comes to communicating with the spirits and stuff, but I'm being called to do it this week. So yes, so I'm gonna learn more. So oh my gosh, I'm gonna explore this more later on, especially once I start getting oracle cards. I need to make a list of the ones that I want and prioritize in what order, but I really want to do like messages from the beyond. How do I say that? So off note, so like, I don't know, doing tarot, because growing up I did have that part of me, that spiritualness part of me. I was very connected to things on a higher level. I would have visions, I would be able to see the future, and then I know I had a lot of spirits and also negative energy around me, and it was just like overbearing. So like up until my teens, I finally just closed that part off of me. I worked really hard to close that part off of me, and then I got into tarot, and I knew once I got into tarot that I would open that up, more. So this last week, it actually has been opening more, and so I've been sensing like more of the spirits parts too. So that's why this week I feel the need to do the messages from beyond. Okay, so I already feel a little more at ease, because it's my fourth one. Yeah, it's my fourth one, so I'm already feeling a little more at ease. You know what I mean? Because Anyways, so that's just, a little side note. So after this week, though, I'm gonna try to do 3 to 5 minute readings. Okay, but yeah, let's get started. So, spirits from the beyond connected to Cancer. What messages do you have for Cancer? What do you need to tell Cancer? And I feel like you'll know if this is come for you. Not only will it resonate, but I feel like you'll have a sense, like, this is somebody speaking directly to you. Now, the spirits of beyond, I do want to say, this spirit could be somebody who you're connected to on a personal level. It could be an ancestor you never met, or it could be, a spirit that's attracted to you, that kind of, is watching out for you, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I haven't really dove that much into it. I barely, scratching the surface on that. Like I said, I just, I've had spirits around me these last few days, and they will not leave me alone. So, oh yeah. Okay, so, messages. Okay, what else do I have? Nope. Okay, wow. Okay, so let's take these 4. And these will come out if they need to come out. Alright, so we'll start with the Hermit. The Hermit is about, that time to reflect on things and really think things through. For me, I feel like I'm in the sense that there's something, kind of like stop, think it through before you do it. Okay, that's what I'm hearing with that. So let's get some clarity on the Hermit. What's going on with the Hermit? Yes, so there is some, so, I feel like for some of you, there is a motherly disconnection, okay, or this could also be something in your life that is needing nurturing. Some of you could also be needing patience, okay, but whatever it is that you are dealing with, you're really gonna have to reflect on, okay? It's very important that you reflect on it before you do anything. Otherwise, you're gonna make a decision or do something that you're gonna regret. Okay, that is what I am hearing. So let's see what the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody of power, okay? Whether it's your willpower, stepping into your power, kind of like leading, that sort of thing, not letting others control you. So let's go. Let's with the Emperor. Sorry, a lot on this book. What's going on with the Emperor? What's going on with the Emperor? What's going on? Wow, so many cards. Okay, so what I'm seeing with the Emperor, so for those of you who are not in your power right now, okay, you are going to need some healing, okay, because right now, I don't know what's going on with you, specifically, I just, there's this unease feeling, and like I said earlier, some of you guys will are dealing with doubt, and because there is something you're going to have to be doing in secret, okay, so there's this unease feeling, maybe, because I did say earlier too, having the sense of not having control over certain things. Now, even if there's things in your situation that you can't control, maybe focus more on where your control is, what you are able to do instead of what you can't do, okay? Yeah, because I feel like, maybe at the start of something, your foundation isn't going to be that great, okay? But like I said, you will be headed towards greatness. So I feel like, what I'm seeing too and hearing is like, you're going to need to be patient, like I said with this, and I think that's where this is coming in. You're going to really need to be patient, but, like I said, you have to make that choice, though. So, if you decide so this is just the path you're currently on, so this can change at any moment. So if you do decide to do whatever this is in secret, this thing that will eventually lead to your happiness, okay? Even if there's that tension and overwhelming feeling at first, you know what I mean? Like I said, there's gonna be that need to nurture. So you really need to make that decision for yourself. Is this something that I can really do? Can I, you know what I mean? Because I feel like there's that, doubt or whatever. So, but to move forward, it's like, focus on your foundation, focus, setting roots, focus on, where you're headed, okay? Um, focus on, like I said, the success, the money. So, maybe it's like right now you have control over your business or your money, even if you don't have control over, a specific situation. Focus more on what, like I said, you do have control. And then you have this healing, kind of letting go of regret. So it's like if you take this path, okay, the secret path of having to do something in secret, you're gonna really have to because it seems to me like this isn't going to be an easy situation. It's going to be, a difficult situation, but it's saying, this is where you are headed. But right now, even though you're going to be feeling doubts and stuff, you know what I mean? It's just like there is happiness at the end of the tunnel. Like, you're going to have to do it in secret right now. You're going to have to deal with the obstacles right now, but in the end, it'll pay off, okay? But, this is it feels like this is a type of situation where you'll get lost in your feelings, lost in your emotions. It's gonna be not easy. So focus on what you can control. It's just like once you go forward on that path, you can't really go back. So it's like, you know what I mean? So you really have to like go. Some of you might feel regretful, like it might be overwhelming or more than you thought it would be, but I feel like it'll pay off in the end. It's just like the paths that are good for us are usually the paths that are hard for us. You know what I mean? We really have to get through the obstacles and work. Life isn't just unicorns and rainbows and butterflies. You know what I mean? We really have. The easy path isn't always the best path. The easy path sometimes, actually majority of the time, will lead to unhappiness. It's the path where you have to put in the work, have to overcome stuff. That is the path to take, okay? So whenever in doubt, you know what I mean? And then, like I said, you are headed towards happiness, but this is what you have to do. You have to do it in secret, even if it goes against, every fiber of your being. You know what I mean? It's just like... but it does look like it's going to be worth it. And then, wow, I really went overboard with your reading. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the Seven of Wands, which is here reversed. Seven of Wands. Okay. So you do have this negative energy with Seven of Wands. So it's kind of like, I kind of feel like there's a situation you're going to be dealing with kind of be like, choose your battles, okay? Because this night of, how do I want to explain this? Because the Knight of Cups is kind of like a one-sided love, or, toying with emotions, okay? So, you do have, I don't know who this represents in this situation, but there's somebody who, is not so loving, not so caring, not so supportive, okay? But when it comes to this person's energy, you need to be careful because I feel like for some of you, this is somebody who you can't really stand your ground with, if that makes sense. Because, I feel like this person is going to be somebody who's difficult, okay? And you're going to have to be careful, so kind of like choose your battles, okay? Like there's going to be times to speak up, and there's going to be times where you just need to bite your tongue, okay? Now, we have the Fool. So don't be too careless, okay? Be cautious. Let's see what's going on with the Fool for you. What's going on with the Fool? Yeah, because there's going to be conflict. Oh my, wow. Where is it? I just had it. Got buried in there. Yeah, so there is going to be conflict. So, like I was saying right here, choose your battles. And then we have this over here. There is going to be conflict. So you're going to have to choose your battles, but don't be too careless. Don't be too reckless, okay? And then, like I said, there's going to be times where you're just going to have to reflect on things. before you do them, before you say anything. So be really reflective. So it sounds like you're gonna have to put a lot of work into something. You're gonna be in a tense situation, okay? But like I said, you are gonna go towards happiness. So even though you're gonna be dealing with some chaoticness, some tension, and stuff like that, in the end, it'll all be worth it, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? And I am still doing free readings, and I know I haven't been doing well about responding lately. I've had so much going on with the new transitioning, and like I said, spiritually transitioning, and then in the real world, physical transitioning for school and stuff. So, a lot is up in the air right now. So during this time, I will do free readings, okay? And then once I get back up on a different schedule and stuff, I'm gonna have to do 3 to 5 minute readings. So we'll see how everything plays out, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. So like and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? And what else was I gonna say? So there's a link down below to donate. I'd really appreciate it. I really want to invest in some oracle cards, okay? And I have to be careful about when I get cards too, because like I said, I do tarot and secrets, so I have to really be careful. But what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so my contact information is also down below, okay? So take care, and I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.